Hi guys, Kodzuken here. So there's been quite a mixed reaction after my last video and you guys had a lot of questions, so I've decided to bring my boyfriends back for a Q&A to answer some of them. He looked to the side and signaled his boyfriends to come over. Bokuto scooted across the room, jumping in front of the camera and waving with a big smile before leaning down to hug Kenma. Kuro joined the hug on his other side. Kenma squashed between them and half-heartedly trying to push them away while trying not to smile too much. Laughing lightly, Akashi came over too and hugged Kenma from behind, resting his chin on Kenma's head. Okay, enough PDA, the video cut to the next shot where they were all sitting neatly in a row, Kuro on Kenma's left, Bokuto on his right, and Akashi on the other side of Bokuto. Okay, let's get straight into the questions. You mean gay? What? Let's get gay into the questions. Oh yeah, cause we're gay. Good one babe, thanks babe. Bokuto and Kuro high-fived over Kenma, who just rolled his eyes. As I was saying, let's get to the questions. We're starting with an easy one. How long have you guys been dating? Well, all four of us have been together for like 10 months. But before that Kuro and I were dating and Bokuto and Akashi were dating. Yeah, we've been together for what? Nearly 5 years now. Wow, that's a long time. You're lucky I'm not sick of you yet. We've been friends for well over 10 years. You're not getting rid of me anytime soon. Kuro gave him a big smile, Kenma giving a small one in return. And me and Akashi have been together for, wait. Bokuto started counting on his fingers, getting confused and having to start again. 3 years Bokuto, right, yeah, 3 years. Wow, we haven't even had a full year with all four of us, but it feels like we've been together forever. If we'd spent more time together in high school we probably would have started dating earlier. Yeah, probably. We went to different high schools by the way, and we all started dating after we were living together for university. Okay, our next question is, what are all of your sexualities? I'm gay, and I'm also demi-romantic and demisexual. Kenma paused and looked around at the others. Do I need to explain that? Probably better if you do. Okay, well basically it means I can't experience romantic or sexual attraction unless I have a strong emotional bond with someone. It might sound strange that I'm demi and in a polyamorous relationship, but that's just because every person I could have fallen for happened to be very attractive and all interested in each other. Oh, you think we're attractive? How embarrassing. Shut up. Kenma punched Kuro in the arm. You go next. Oh, I'm bi, or maybe pan, but it kinda seems like I have a preference for guys since I'm dating 3 of them. Have you ever even had a girlfriend? Well, I had one for 2 weeks in middle school, but that doesn't really count, and he only went out with her because he thought she looked like me. Kenma, you weren't supposed to tell anyone. Kenma just shrugged. Wait, really? Why have you never told me about this? There's not much to tell. I didn't really like her, I was just trying to get over my unrequited crush on Kenma by distracting myself with a girlfriend, but it didn't work. That's kind of adorable. Wow, you're really just a Kenma simp, huh? I'm a simp for you too babe, and you Akashi. He winked at his boyfriends and blew them a kiss. Anyway, enough about me. What's your sexuality? I'm just gay. Me too. Bokuto was my gay awakening. Really? Bokuto turned to Akashi with sparkles in his eyes. You were my gay awakening too. Akashi smiled at him with soft eyes and gave him a gentle kiss on the cheek. Oh, isn't that sweet? Yes, very sweet. Now the next question is, who cooks the most? Kuro and I usually cook. Often we'll cook together or sometimes it'll just be one of us. Yeah, I really like cooking together though. Bokuto and Kenma do the washing up, but apart from that I don't really trust them in the kitchen. Fair enough, I have burnt ramen before cause I forgot to put water in it. Hey, I can make pancakes and eggs and mostly just breakfast stuff, but that counts. That's true, you do make good breakfast food. Can you make pancakes tomorrow? Sure, thanks. Speaking of, who wakes up first? Me. I'm always the last up. The only time I might see Bo in the morning is if I'm going to bed and he's already awake. You should really fix your sleep schedule. You say that like I don't regularly see you in the kitchen at 3 a.m. We're not talking about me. Am I the only one with a semi-normal sleep schedule? Is my sleep schedule not normal? Waking up at 6 a.m. is not normal. Oh okay then, you're the second most normal bo. Anyway, moving on. How do you feel when you see two other boyfriends kissing/cuddling? Isn't it weird? No, it's not weird, right? Yeah, it's not like it's my boyfriend kissing some random guy, it's just my boyfriend kissing my boyfriend. Yeah, because like, we're all part of the same relationship, so my boyfriends kissing each other is just as normal as them kissing me. I'm not gonna get jealous. If anything, I find it cute. The room went quiet as everyone stared at bokuto. What? That was surprisingly well said. Who knew you could be so mature? What's that supposed to mean? It means I feel like kissing you right now. Kuro started to stand up, but there was a jump cut skipping to him sitting back down and bokuto with a smile on his face. How do you deal with time management considering you have school work, Kenma streaming, your own social life? All things considered, it would be difficult to make time for each other. And things like one person feeling left out. That's a good question. It can be difficult to keep a balance between work and hobbies and personal life. I guess I just try to set aside at least a few hours every day to spend time with my boyfriends when I'm not working. Sometimes I have to force everyone to stop working for the day and just relax in the evening. Yes, and I appreciate that, Kuro. Especially when I'm busy, it's hard for me to stop working and let myself relax, so I need reminding sometimes. Even when people are busy, I still like to just be in the same room with them while they're working, especially if we can cuddle. And as for one person feeling left out, I don't think that really happens. Communication is very important for every relationship, but especially polyamorous ones, and we're usually pretty good at communication. Yeah, but it would be pretty hard for someone to feel left out in the first place, since most of us are very affectionate and we love each other a lot, and since there's 4 of us, even if 2 people are spending a lot of time together, there's always someone else you can be with. Some good answers for that question. Continuing with the theme of confusion on how our relationship works, do you hold hands in pairs, or like one holds the other one that holds the other one that holds the other one? Wait, what? Like in a chain? Like this? Kenma held Kuro's hand with one hand and Bokuto's with the other. And then you hold Akashi's hand. Oh, I see. Bokuto took Akashi's hand as well and gave them both a squeeze. We don't really hold hands that often. Yeah, it's kinda hard to hold hands when we're out, and if we're at home we could just cuddle instead. I much prefer cuddles. If we held hands in a chain we would take up too much space, but if we held hands in pairs it would look like we were 2 couples. Maybe we could hold hands in a square, like 2 of us in the front and 2 at the back, and the 2 on the left also hold hands and the 2 on the right hold hands. I guess that would work, but we'd get a lot of weird looks. Yeah, probably. Whatever way we do it, all 4 of us holding hands is a bit impractical, but I do like holding hands when I'm just with one of you. Yes, that can be quite nice. We got quite a lot of questions asking about our intimate activities, like, how do you guys do it? Ha, better than you could, am I right? Kuro put up his hand and Bokuto high-fived it. Yeah, anyway, we're obviously not gonna answer those kinds of questions, so you can stop asking them. Moving on, our next question is, do you guys ever fight with each other? No, we don't fight. You and Kuro are always arguing over stupid things. That's not fighting, it's just banter. Yeah, the closest we get to fights is banter or teasing or sarcastic comments. Yes, if we ever have a serious problem we have the communication skills to sort it out. Who's most likely to come home running after an "I need cuddles" message? All of us, mostly Bokuto, but also all of us, can't argue with that. Oh, I'm interested to hear all of your answers to this one. Which 2 of your boyfriends do you ship the most? That's tricky, and it can't include me. No, you're all very cute together, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Akashi and Kenma. Whenever you 2 are together my heart just melts. Yeah, that's a good one. They're really cute, but I really like when Kuro and Akashi are together. I think Bokuto and Kenma can be very sweet. Bokuto smiled at Akashi and then at Kenma, placing an arm around his shoulder and pulling him close. What about you, Ken? Probably Bokuto and Akashi. You guys just work really well together. Hey, no one said me and Bo, you're too chaotic to be left alone together. Akashi held back a laugh. I ship us bro, thanks bro, and I also ship me and Kenma. Great, now that everyone's been shipped, let's go to the next question. Do you guys plan to start a family, like having kids together? I don't really want kids. I love kids, but I don't think I want my own kids, and I can't see it fitting well in my life. Yeah, I get that. I always kind of assumed I would have kids, but now that I'm older and happy in my relationship, that's not something I feel like I really want anymore. And I'm not saying polyamorous people can't be good parents, but I don't think it would work very well for us. It would be a lot of work. I also feel like we're already a family. Why do we have to have kids to count as a family? That's true, Bokuto. We're already a very happy family. We can all agree on that. Now our next question is, who gives the best cuddles and who gives the best kisses? Kenma looked up waiting for someone to answer, but they were all looking at him closely. Why is everyone staring at me? You're the one who receives the most cuddles. Who do you think is the best? Well, I don't know. You're all good in your own ways, but if you had to pick one right now, it depends what mood I'm in. What mood are you in right now? Well, I'd probably go to Akashi right now because you two are being a bit much. Bokuto pouted and turned to Akashi, who gave him a smug look. I'm not saying he's my favorite though. I appreciate all of your cuddles equally. I like Akashi because he's gentle and calming. I like Bokuto because he's big and warm and secure. And I like Kuro because he's familiar and comforting. That's very sweet. I appreciate the sentiment, but we still need a winner. Shall we vote on it? If I had to pick, my vote would go to Bokuto. I'm voting for Bo too. I don't know who to vote for. You can just be the winner, Bo. Yay. What about best kisser? I vote for Kuro. I'll vote for Kuro too. Yeah, Kuro's fine, I guess. Kuro grinned and shot some finger guns. I'll take it. Here's another one. Who is the strongest out of all of you? Me. Bokuto jumped up to show off his muscles. Oh yeah? Kuro stood up too and leaned in close to Bokuto. You think you're so big and strong, huh? Yeah, why don't you prove it then? Easy. I could pick you up, no problem. Yeah. I could probably pick up all three of you at the same time. Now that would be impressive. I can show you right now. Go on then. They finally broke eye contact for a quick but passionate kiss before Bokuto turned back to his other boyfriends. Okay, he looked around before grabbing Akashi's hand and pulling him up. I could carry you two, with one arm each, but then how can I pick up Kenma? Maybe he could jump on your back. That's not really adding to the weight that you're holding though. It'll have to do, otherwise we're not gonna be able to balance. Okay. Bokuto turned around to face the camera and positioned Kuro and Akashi on either side of him. His two boyfriends linked their arms around his shoulders while Bokuto bent down to hold them securely around their hips and lifted. He stumbled a bit, but he was just able to hold them. Okay Kenma, hop on. Kenma stood on a chair before putting his arms over Bokuto's shoulders and trying to find somewhere to put his legs. Once he had managed to hold on, Bokuto stood up as straight as he could with the biggest smile on his face. Woo, we did it. Well done Bokuto, thanks. Okay, I really need to put you down now. Bokuto stumbled forward and they all fell into a laughing heap on the floor. Eventually they made it back to their chairs and were ready to continue with the questions. Who kills the spiders? Akashi. Akashi, yup, it's Akashi. Unfortunately yes, I live with 3 big babies who can't even throw a spider out a window. They're evil, okay? Yes, I'm well aware. We appreciate you Akashi, thank you. Okay, this next question is kinda rude. Kenma, why are you shorter than everyone? Look, I'm not that short, these 3 are just fucking giants, okay? Hey, I love my tiny boyfriend. Yeah, you're the perfect size to pick up and move around. It would be weird if you were tall. I don't know why, but that kinda makes me feel better. You're welcome. Kenma gave a small smile. Okay, this is gonna be the last question. Would Bokuto and Kuro actually fight someone? Yeah, you wanna go, huh? Think you can take us? Yeah. Nah, I'm actually a pacifist, but don't try me. Also yeah, I don't know, I'm just Kuro's backup, so, what he said, well that's a good note to end on. Please keep your negative thoughts to yourself. Thanks to my boyfriends for being here, and thanks to you guys for your questions. Sorry we didn't get to all of them, but you'll be seeing more of them in the future, so don't worry. Okay, bye. What were some of the questions about our sex life? We're not answering them. I'll do it if you don't want to. I don't want that on the internet forever. You can just cut it out. Please, I just want to answer them anyway. Okay, fine. Who's top or bottom or switch? Oh yeah, so when just me and Akashi were together I was a top, but now I'm definitely a switch, and same with Akashi, he used to be a bottom but now he's a switch too, right? Yes, I'm still just a top. Hey, we've managed to get you to bottom a few times, yeah, but I still much prefer topping, and Kenma's always a bottom. Yup, sounds like way too much effort to try topping. Are there any more questions? Mostly just people asking who's the best in bed and if we have foursomes. Well yes, we have foursomes and threesomes and twosomes, it just depends on who wants to join, and I don't know if there is someone who's the best in bed. It's like with cuddles, everyone is good in their own way. Yeah, I agree, me too. Okay, this is seriously the end now.